Hi, greetings. It's me, Dr. Paul Gerhardt, and I'm your professor for this course. I wanted to share this video with you to help set you up for success and give you some things to think about. I know that some of you are enrolled in multiple online classes taught by me. And what I've seen in the past is I've seen students forget that they're in several different classes and then they don't meet all the assignments by the assignment due dates, and then they end up failing the class or getting a lower grade because they get confused. I'm teaching a lot of different classes and I have to keep track of a lot of different students. And so what's really important is you got to use a calendar. Set yourself up for success by scheduling time to do the assignments in this course. And there's a team project in it, and that means you need to schedule time to do the work so that you can bring it to your team members so that you can earn points for this final project of this team. Yeah, I know that my classes all kind of operate the same way, and that's for your benefit. I want everybody to be successful in having a powerful learning experience. And learning truly is an active process. You have to engage. You have to engage in the assigned readings. You have to watch my videos each week to gain my insights so that you know my expectations and you can understand things from my perspective. And you have to engage in the discussions and do it in an active way as a contributor, showing critical thinking so that you could learn from your classmates' experience. So we're all actively engaged in a learning process, but it only works if you do your fair share. And it's not fair to your team members if you think you're going to just ride on the backs of everybody and agree on everything. This is not a class where you can get away with that. You have to work on every single section of the final project in order to get full credit for this. I have given lots of students over the years 0 because their classmates said this person did not work on every single section of this. And I've also seen teams that are like, oh, I don't care what the professor says. You do section number 1, you do section number 2, you do section number 3, and we'll just put them all together and make it easier. That's not going to fly in this class. Every person needs to work on every single section of the final project in this class. And I need you to show me in the Module 2 area that you are documenting your work. That means look at every section, answer section number 1 all by yourself, and then come and find time to collaborate with classmates on regular team meeting times. And you got to use Skype. Oh my gosh, I don't have Skype, so I can't do it. Well, what can you do if you don't have Skype? Sign up for Skype. Yes, I know that I'm sounding a little negative about this, but every quarter I get students that are not practicing critical thinking. Pierce College is known. We're the #1 college in Washington State at this current time, and we're known for producing critical thinkers. That means we need you to do your part in being an active critical thinker. I want everybody to have a powerful and positive learning experience. I've been teaching classes for over 17 years now, and I want everybody to learn. And learning is an active process, and this is not high school, this is college. And we have assignments in here each week, discussion questions that are always due on Wednesday, and 3 peer replies minimum that are due every Saturday. That's an opportunity for you to engage with your classmates to understand how to apply the concepts in the assigned reading. Don't skip the reading. Don't skip actively engaging in the team project each week. You're being held accountable for it. Team projects are in place to help you become a more effective team member. And even though you may have been successful in team projects in the past, if you don't actively engage in this class, you're not going to gain the benefit of it, and you're not going to get any points, like 0 points, for failing to engage every week with your classmates on every single section. So I know that you're all equals in this team project. So what I need you to do is work collaboratively. Maybe that means assigning someone to be a leader. I know that some of you have had multiple classes with me in the past, and understand the team process. Use your knowledge in working through the team project to help make this team project even better than the last team project that you're in. That means schedule time each week with your team members. Use Skype or schedule time at Starbucks or a place that works for each of you. And I know that everybody has different schedules, and that's why you're taking online classes. So you're going to have to find a way to actively collaborate that works for all of your team members. So maybe this is a class that you're not going to be able to engage in. And if you can't find a way creatively that works for your team members, I suggest you find a way to take this class on the ground. All of our classes in our program are offered at each campus once a year. And work with your advisor to help you be successful there. If you have questions, ask me. I'm here to help. But I want everybody to be successful. That means that you need to find a way to actively engage in this class and with your team members each week on every single section. So, exchange telephone numbers and exchange email addresses and exchange Skype information. If you don't have Skype, sign up for it. It's skype.com, skype.com, and then sign up for it. It's easy. It's an online class. And so you should have Skype. You should have an email account, and you should have a phone number. And if you have questions, come and see me. I'm at the Fort Steilacoom campus. I teach full-time here at Pierce, and I truly am dedicated to your success. But learning is an active process, and I'm being held accountable for holding you accountable because learning is an active process. All right, so check your email every single day. It's the Pierce College expectations for students to check their emails every single day. Not checking your emails and not following through on the announcements that I send out is your responsibility. And if you miss out on valuable points because I don't accept late work for a very good reason, that's your fault. So if you have questions, ask. I'm very good about returning emails and returning phone calls, but everything is in the syllabus, so read the syllabus very, very carefully. It's wordy to help you understand what's expected. So read it over again and practice your critical thinking skills, because I know that you're smart. But practice being an excellent team member, just like your employers expect in college. Be an adult, be mature. Work on every single section as identified in the syllabus, and document your work and share your contributions in the assigned workspace of Module 2 area that has your last name on it. Let me tell you a story. This last quarter, I had a student come to my office that said, well, I was sick and I have a doctor's note. And I'm like, fine, but your team members didn't put your last name on the final project, probably for a very good reason. And he's like, yep, I know I didn't attend and I didn't contribute to every section, but I shouldn't have failed the class. I did work on every single discussion question, and I followed the syllabus in those other areas. I'm like, okay, well, let me see what you did. Well, I went into the Module 2 area where that team had participated, and I loved what I saw. You know, every single major area of the project was divided weekly into sections that they worked on each section weekly as it related to when they went through it in the textbook. I thought, awesome, that's brilliant. And so I just scrolled down the discussion line. I said, well, here's section 1. This person contributed to this. This was substantial, or this wasn't substantial. Here's section 2. And I was able to follow the thread in the discussion thread in the Module 2 area for that team. And I could see what sections that team member contributed to and didn't contribute to. And so in the end, that person didn't earn full points because he did not contribute to every section, but I still gave him points coming back to me because he did participate in most of the sections. So he didn't earn an A in the class. And your goal should be to earn an A in the class, because an A represents mastering the expectations in the syllabus, which are in place to help you master the learning outcomes of the course. So, learning is an active process. Work on every single section and do not assign sections to each team member. Why do we have team projects in business classes? Well, duh. Our advisory board has reminded us how one of the biggest challenges they have when they're hiring and promoting people is they have people who don't know how to manage teams or who don't work well in team members. Well, if you've ever taken a class from me before, you know that interpersonal skills are the things that I stress the most. You need to be an active leader. You need to learn how to collaborate. You need to learn how to see things other people's way. You need to learn how to work on deadlines. You need to know how to schedule things that help contribute to the outcome of your team. That's why we have team projects. Do not wait till the last moment. Technology sometimes fails, or things come up that keep you from being successful. If you know that I don't accept late work, don't even ask. Why would you wait until the last minute? If this class is a priority to you, if your education is a priority to you, you would schedule the assignments first. I want you to be successful. Make sure you let me know that your education is important to you by scheduling time early to do the assignments, making sure that you are seen actively participating in a meaningful way in the weekly sections that we're going through, and show that you understand how to apply it and engage back and forth in a meaningful way that helps create a collaborative, meaningful final project. And read the syllabus often and thoroughly. This is why I have a syllabus quiz in week 0 to help everybody know that it's important, that I've got my expectations written there. As a faculty member, I'm being held accountable for holding each of you accountable for high standards, and it's those high standards and your hard work that helps build and maintain the reputation of Pierce College. This is why we're number 1. Employers love hiring college graduates, especially from Pierce College, because they know that you can work collaboratively and you've practiced it over and over again, and you will have a portfolio item with this final project that you can gladly take to an employer and show off that you do have mastery of course concepts that you've taken. Make this class a powerful learning experience with your engagement. Schedule time for success, and after reading the syllabus thoroughly and after scheduling time each week to do the discussion questions and each week to engage actively in the project, where you'll always find the Module 2 area, a place to document your work each week. Come and see me if you have questions. I'm here to support your success. I've got videos each week to help you understand the chapters through my eyes, and the discussions are due each week to help you show that you understand the concepts that we're talking about each week, and then make sure that you're using the McGraw online quizzes every week to show that you understand what you understand the assigned chapters, and the Learn Smart each week found in the McGraw-Hill Connect. If you're not following instructions, you're probably not earning credit that are going to help you pass this class, and you won't be able to have the degree unless you finish the class that will help open so many doors for you in your career. Education is a privilege. Treat it like an honor and a privilege, because it truly is an honor and privilege to get to work with each of you and to help you be successful in accomplishing your goals and helping you create a life and career that you truly love. I'm Dr. Paul Gerhardt. Have a great day. Only you get to choose